Hello, YouTube. Today is Black History Month.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Well, not today.
Yeah, today's
This
February
month.
1st.
Today starts Black History Month.
The shortest month in the year.
Yes.
If we're lucky, we'll get 29 days, but this year we're getting 28.
Well, you know what we got to get shortchanged somehow.
Yeah.
But
that's how they do the colors.
hi. I'm not colored.
That's how they do the colors.
You got school in the morning.
What happened? I'm African American, I think.
They turn blue when they cold and they turn red when they hot, and they call us colored.
But hey, let's start off with some Black History facts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we give you two. Did you know that Janet Jackson is the only singer that has 7 singles from one album to reach the top 5 of the hot? I fucked it up.
No, say it again. No, I don't like that. No, because then you're gonna mess up my whole.
I don't like that. No, but did you know that Janet Jackson is the only singer to have 7 singles from one album go within the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100?
Is that shade being thrown?
No, I'm just giving a Black History fact.
Oh, well, I have a Black History fact, too.
Okay.
Beyonce became the first female singer/songwriter to win an ASCAP award for pop song.
Okay, so what's that supposed to mean?
You were throwing out facts, so I can throw out facts, too.
Well, hey, how about we throw out another Janet fact? She has had 5 albums in a row debut at #1 on the Billboard on the Billboard 200 albums chart.
Okay, and Beyonce's had 3. That's because she's only had 3 solo albums that come out. And when this one comes out, it'll be 4. So what are you saying?
Are you sure?
Oh, I know I'm sure.
Or are the girls going to bootleg it?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, I just gave you a fact. Now go ahead with the fact.
Here's another fact. Rihanna. Maybe this is a Black History fact. She has 9 #1 singles in 5 years in her debut.
Oh, I like how you took it from Janet to Rihanna, because you know I was about to go in. But I'm going to still keep it on B. Something that Janet and Rihanna don't have.
Oh, God.
Beyonce became the first female singer, black or white, to win 6 Grammys in one night at the 52nd Annual Grammy Awards, bringing her total up to 16 Grammys. I'm done.
Hey, but I'm also done.
I'm done.
And they need to all thank Matthew Knowles.
I'm done. Hey, Janet, you ain't got that, do you?
Cause I could be bad, but I'm perfect. Fuck it, I forgot the words. But sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. What's up, YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. We hope you guys had a great week. I know I feel like I need to move over. We need to move over just a little. Yeah, we have been MIA for a couple days.
A week.
Couple days. They are. You know, y'all be going crazy. Like, when is a new video coming? When is a new video coming? On Foreign Spring, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. Just know that, you know, we trying to get y'all at least 2 videos a week, but definitely on Mondays, you can expect videos from us. Y'all know Mondays is normally the day. And, you know, I'm trying to work with my schedule so we can, you know, maybe get 2 to 3 in a week. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching the Skorpion Show. Please start this video off by clicking the thumbs up button, and I want you guys to pay attention to the links down below in the more info box. If you want to email myself or Makael, or follow us on Twitter, be friends with us on Facebook, or like the Facebook page, you know, it's a lot of stuff down there. Or even play video games with me on Xbox if you have an Xbox 360 and a Gamertag, you know. So check out those links in the box down below. Now we're going to start this video off with talking about Rihanna's new music video, S&M. And, you know, for the freaks out there, y'all know what S&M stands for, and it's a really long word that I'm going to try to say. Sadomasochism is people that have fetish for pain. They're freaks for pain, and they love all that dominatrix stuff. They love that leather, whips and chains, and the chains with the ball in their mouth or the metal cage over their heads and
I thought I saw that in your
leather. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. This
you are a freak for that, huh? No, she's not standing there.
Okay, but I want to try it one day. Like I want to be in bondage and all of that. Yeah, one day.
You want to be in bondage?
Shut up.
I don't live here. I don't live here. After that, I don't want to live here.
Everybody.
Because I got a feeling that he may want to try that right upstairs.
I am a Skorpio, so I mean. Hey, you guys, I'm going to be eating because I did not eat basically all day, and I'm sorry. The bus was on delay. Excuse me, the train was on delay.
You're on delay.
Thank you. But yeah, Rihanna's video.
How did you like it? Just tell them how you liked it.
I didn't like it. I loved it. Rihanna, I love the fact that you are pushing the envelope with this video. Now, can I see this on BET? No. Can I see it on MTV?
Yes.
Late night? Yes, I can. The video was good. The hair.
What do you mean late night? They don't show any videos on the daytime.
They
so
do.
They have to
And late night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't show them in the daytime. So it has
well,
to be
they do show them in the daytime. But
who's at home to watch them in the daytime?
Before 9 o'clock in the morning, MTV plays.
But who's at home?
Hey, if you get
people like me, I have to be to work at 8 o'clock, so I'm out the door by 7 o'clock in the morning. I ain't got time to wait and watch SOS.
SOS.
Whatever.
S&M.
Whatever. I don't have time to be watching that. Now,
Rihanna looks so good, y'all.
I love the video. I loved it. I didn't see a lot of people tweeting about this. Maybe a lot of people didn't recognize, but maybe they did. They just didn't really care. But Perez Hilton made a cameo. Another famous blogger. Not saying that we're famous, because no, we're not famous. But another blogger.
I know. You know what? These bloggers are in videos now. It's time for the Skorpion show to get
you know what I said. You know what I said in some of our past videos. Beyonce, I'm only a phone call away. Literally.
Child, could you picture me in a Beyonce video?
No.
I want to be like.
No, that's what I said me.
No, I want to be like that white guy that was calling Beyonce a bitch on the DVD. I want to pull up one of my YouTube videos.
Oh.
And then put that in the video.
and then you and then just have us standing there like this next to you like that. And you just be sitting there all
girls
stupid.
would be over me.
You would not be the word.
Bitch, how the fuck you? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
But yo, Rihanna, like, keep it up. And your body,
Rihanna, I have a question for you, sweetheart.
You know she's a freak.
When you were eating that banana, were you thinking about Chris Brown? I'm just saying.
It wasn't Matt Limp. Kemp.
I'm just saying.
Because he was going in on that banana.
You were going in on that banana. And I don't even like bananas, but you were going in on that banana. It made me want to get up and grab one.
And I got to give a shout out to the director, Melina, because I think this is probably one of your best videos that you directed, because a lot of your videos, they was looking to sing, but this one came out really good. So kudos to Rihanna for S&M. How will it do in the charts? That remains to be seen. But
I still think her next single should have been "Rain Man" with Nicki Minaj.
I don't like that song.
I like that song. I like that song, and I hope that she makes a video for it.
Give me California King Bed or Cheer for the weekend. I drink to that.
So you want her to make my favorites?
Now I do like that song now.
Yeah.
You know, I
what
love
song? Cheers.
I love that whole album. And let's not talk about why I love Skin, but you know I like it rough.
How can you talk like that while you're eating? Just the visualization of you liking it rough is making me sick, and I'm not even eating.
Just don't picture me.
I'm trying not to.
Don't, because I don't.
But every time I hear you say I like it rough, I just think of two rhinoceroses at a zoo.
Who say I like it rough?
You do. You
know I ain't no rhinoceros my ass. Hello, y'all see it. Y'all see it, baby.
Yeah, you slimming down.
Yes.
But you look like a rhinoceros.
Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You know I like it rough. I'ma give it to you. You know, it sounds like we praising Rihanna too much. Fuck that goat singing bitch.
No.
That's what she had on in the video. You know, they were saying she was a slut, she was a goat, she's a flop.
Is that what she had on?
It said Cox News. It was a whole lot going on in that video.
I like the video. I just didn't pay attention to what was being said.
That was some of the best Cox news.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'd probably have to watch it again.
And I know it wasn't about Fox. It was about Dick.
Let's
Rihanna
just
is
say-
I know she's a freaky bitch. I know. You ain't got the... I know. So, what's next on our...
The Oscars... I want to talk about this. The Oscar nominations came out last week, and you know I'm a big movie buff. And so, this year, as it was last year, they're nominating 10 movies for Best Picture. I don't understand why they're doing that. Toy Story is one of the...
it's the normal thing now. They're going to keep doing it.
But, I mean, I think 5 should be the max. 10 is just too much. I mean, come on. By the time they get to the fifth naming the fifth nomination, it's like, who cares about the other, the other 5? And then once you finish reading off the 10 nominations, the 10 movies that are nominated, you forget what was the other 9 that was nominated. It's like, come on, and Toy Story is a part of the Best Picture nomination.
Nominees,
And I think I'm not for sure, but I think Toy Story is the first animated movie that's ever been nominated for Best Picture.
Was it that good? I mean,
they have but mind you, which is so crazy is that it's nominated for Best Picture and Best Animated Picture.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, come on, why would you do that? Why would you?
Because it had its own category.
Yeah, but if for Best Animated Picture means it's the best movie that came out. But what about like? But why is it in the Best Picture category as well?
But what about if it's in the foreign film and for best?
It's not in no foreign film.
I'm just saying, like, what if a foreign film had Best Foreign Film and then it was also nominated for Best?
But why would you do that? Why not just put it in one category?
Why does it have to be just in one category?
Because it makes no sense. Either way,
it does make sense because first of all, it's for one specific category. This is animated, so let it be nominated for Best Animated Film. And then since it's a movie and we have the overall prize as Best Movie, why can't they win Best Movie? That's just like.
So then why don't you just take the Black Swan that's one of the Best Picture nominees and say, okay, here it is nominated for Best Picture, and here it is nominated for Best Live Picture. Like, now, what difference does it make?
Okay.
Why can't it just be nominated for one category?
Listen. Okay, let us say, if the Oscars say we're going to start doing different categories, so we're going to have Best Movie Drama or Best Movie Comedy. It could still be nominated under that, but overall, like as in Best Movie is the best over comedic, best over drama. So that's why I don't see a problem with it.
I do. I just think I think if it's nominated for Best Animated Picture, it should not be also nominated for Best.
Well,
Picture.
how about this? Let me delve into the music stuff. Now we have Best Pop Vocal Album, Best R&B Album, Best Contemporary R&B Album, Best Country Album. Even though they're nominated under that, they can still be nominated under Album of the Year.
Yeah, they can.
So just like Movie of the Year. So
you're right.
So
they can. But I just don't think that that's necessary to nominate a film like that. I just don't. Okay. I just don't.
What's your opinion?
I don't. It's not going to win anyway. I'm going to tell you what's going to win. It's going to be between Black Swan and The King's Speech. My prediction is The King's Speech. And I actually wrote down my predictions of who I think is going to win anyway. So these are the people these are what I think is going to win. Oh, no. I didn't say I didn't say Black Swan. I meant The Social Network because that's what I wrote down. For Best Picture, my predictions are it's either going to be The Social Network or The King's Speech. For Best Actor, it's going to Colin Firth. Best Actress, Natalie Portman. Best Supporting Actor, Christian Bale. Best Supporting Actress, between two. Haley Steinfeld from True Grit or Melissa Leo from The Fighter. And that's who I think is gonna those are my predictions. I think Melissa Leo's gonna take it though. She won the other night at the Screen Actors Guild Award too for Best Supporting Actor. I think she's gonna take it.
I don't know what
I didn't watch it either.
I was watching.
We were watching. Well, I was watching the Celebration of Gospel.
I was watching some.
What is that?
Oh, that's the dog snoring.
I thought that was somebody farting, but I thought it was like a ghost, and I'm thinking like, well, where's? I don't see anybody, but they're farting.
Yeah, that's the dog snoring. But, maybe I'll get in. I'm going to have to try to start getting into movies because I don't go to the movies like that. The last movie I seen was Black Swan, and I was a little late. And when you're late for a movie, you might as well not even show up. And I only go to the movies to see Tyler Perry films. I know that sounds so horrible, but
yeah, it does. Yeah. But anyway, moving along. Do you watch that show Skins on MTV? Well, have you heard about it? It's very controversial. Why is it controversial? And I'm sure some of y'all seen it or probably heard about it. It's a TV show that is targeted to teenagers, and it deals with high school teenagers at school. Basically, it deals with how we were when we were kids, how sex and drugs and all that type of stuff. And a lot of parents are complaining because they're saying it's too graphic of a show to be targeted to, one, to young teenagers, and two, for it to be on a channel like MTV. Mm-hmm. Now, some people are saying, well, how can you say that about Skins and not about Jersey Shore? Mm-hmm. Because Jersey Shore, I mean, they are people who... The people in Jersey Shore...
Would they portray to be Italians and not really
Well,
Italians,
I don't care about who's Italian, who's not. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we all have a little dibble-dabble in us, okay? Mm-hmm. I have a little Cherokee Indian in me. Can't you tell by my hair? Mm-hmm. No.
Somewhere I have Asian in me.
Somewhere you have Asian in you. Mm-hmm. It's that flat ass.
I don't have a flat ass, Makael. But we're not discussing that.
But anyway. So, so a lot of people are saying that a show like Skins should not be shown. It should not be targeted to teenagers, and it should not be on a channel like MTV.
Well, I want to say something. If the parents is not, they complaining about Skins being on MTV, why are they okay with a show like Degrassi being on Teen Nick? Now, I had to curse my nieces out because, I didn't mean to curse my nieces out, but I'm like, why are they watching Teen Nick? Now, when I was looking at it this morning, I'm like, this show seemed like a regular kid show. But when they went into the commercials, I started seeing, I'm gay, and somebody was like, you better not tell nobody about this, and she kissing a boy, and,
but wait a minute.
Introducing sex. But this is my thing, though. I'm like, times are different. You can't get upset that these things are coming on television. It's good to be geared towards teenagers because when you are a teenager, you like to see things that are relevant to how you're living your life. Like when I used to watch Doug and the Rugrats, like when I watched Doug, I felt I grew up with Doug because Doug was going through changes, had crushes and everything. Like, you like to see shows like that. And at my age right now, I don't see a lot of shows geared towards where I am in my life right now. So I think it's good that them shows are out. The parents...
First, wait, can I just say this?
Go ahead.
First of all, listen to what you just said. Mm-hmm. You said Teen Nick.
Yeah.
Tibby and Madison ain't teenagers, so why are they watching?
But what I'm saying is they show shows that's not just geared towards teenagers.
Yeah, but is the network... Wait, hold on. Is the network itself called Teen Nick?
Yes, they changed it from the N to Teen Nick.
Well, do you know what?
I think that's the only show that...
Tibby and Madison, they shouldn't be watching it all.
And that's why I'm going to block it. But this is my argument, though. Why, even though it's called Teen Nick, you have shows geared towards younger kids. Younger kids can watch that channel.
Yeah.
But when you go to commercial, you got all these different issues. And I'm like, why is that coming on that network? And why are you gearing these shows towards young kids when they flipping the TV and then they're going to get sucked into seeing adult stuff? Now, a channel like MTV... it's not even for kids. No. It's for teenagers and up. So I don't understand why the parents are upset about that type of show. Again, it's teenagers out there.
It's a really graphic show, though. It's really graphic.
Life is graphic, and a lot of these teens out there, like, they get pregnant, like Teen Mom. And it's called Teen Mom?
It's called Teen something. But it's
about
look, teenagers who
I hope that when the people watch it, when they see what's going on, I hope that something that clicks in their head that makes them think, I don't want to be a teenage mom, or, if I'm going to have sex, I'm going to use protection because I don't want no deadbeat to be my father. Like, I really hope.
We all hope that. But we all know with the statistics in this country.
And these girls get pregnant
the rate keeps going higher and higher and higher.
And the mother...
So I don't understand why they even have these shows on TV if it ain't even helping these girls. Because it's like they watch it and they say, ooh, child. And then they go out and do what they saw on TV. It's like that school that just happened. What was it, in Connecticut?
Yeah,
90 girls in the school are pregnant.
Hello.com.
Hello.org. Hello, where is the motherandfather.net?
They over there on AOL.com chatting on Yahoo Messenger. Or on Facebook. You know what? It's sad.
Asswhooping.com/AOL.
It's really sad.
Somebody needs an ass whooping. 90 girls in one high school pregnant. That is almost the whole graduating class in some schools. Can you believe
that's
it?
That's a low number.
It is. That's why I said some. Hello. I just can't believe it. 90 girls in one high school pregnant.
Oh, God.
But my thing is, okay, I can't. I don't live here.
Look.
I don't live here. I don't. I know you heard me say it before, but I don't live here. Say it in Spanish for me.
No vivo aquí. And some people try to correct me. Tell me something. It's es yo no vivo aquí. But I'm going to say it the way I want to say it.
That's what I think.
Y'all want to learn some more Spanish? I tweeted on Twitter. Yo quiero ir al... Oh, God.
Oh, let's just get back to Skins.
Yo quiero ir a la playa.
So you think that
I want to go to the beach, y'all.
So you think that Skins should stay on MTV?
Yes, leave it on there. MTV shows all kinds of shit. Leave it there.
So what is your reaction to parents who think that it should be off?
Parents, if you feel that it should be off, put a blocker on that channel so your children don't have to watch it.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question, because I know you and I talked about Miley Cyrus before, but it came up again because there was a poll that was done recently, and it was done by majority of young teenage girls. I think it was girls from like the age of 9 to 14 or something like that. And they were polled and asked, who did you consider as the least role model? And Miley Cyrus came up as the highest one, as the least role model for them. Young girls say that they think that Miley Cyrus is not a role model for them. And so there was a discussion about it, and they were saying, and some people were saying that,
Go ahead.
they think that the reason why it is that young girls are feeling that way is because Miley Cyrus is now growing up, as we all know. I think she's like 18 now, 18 or 19. She's growing up. And so her show, Hannah Montana, is still being shown on TV. And so a lot of people can't really get the idea of Hannah Montana growing up. I know Whoopi Goldberg made somewhat of a point where she said on The View, she said, well, she thinks that Disney should just stop showing Hannah Montana. And this way, it'll give people a chance to see Miley Cyrus grow up and say, look, this is not... Miley Cyrus is not Hannah Montana. And that's basically what the show is about. The show is about the singer, Hannah Montana, and then the girl Miley who was playing Hannah Montana. So you have to separate the two. And a question was being asked is, how do parents teach their young kids that Miley Cyrus is not Hannah Montana? And that Hannah Montana is going to... how do you teach that?
First of all, to me, that's just a little bit too much. Everything you just said, all of that. No, he's not. Fuck up.
First of all,
go ahead, say what you got to say.
No. Because I don't want to go there.
Don't.
All right.
But what I'm saying is, Miley Cyrus is at least what is it? Role model because of what she's been doing lately. I don't think it has anything to do with Hannah Montana. You can't tell whether she's Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana. To me, that's BS. Now Miley Cyrus, now look at Brandy. Brandy was a singer. She was also an actress. She had a TV show. Brandy was a teen idol. Not because she was a teen idol because first of all, she's a singer. She had hit after hit at that time. And then she has a successful TV show. She was an idol because a lot of people want that. A successful career, a successful TV show. You didn't hear anything bad about Brandy. She was a role model for young girls. She was, she was doing everything. But if Brandy was out there drinking and getting pregnant and being rebellious towards her mom and doing doing too much grown-up things, then people would not look at Brandy as a role model. Monica was a role model at that time. Aaliyah was a role model. That's all you had back then. They were role models. But, and who else who we could say a role model? Well, at that time, Raven wasn't. But once That So Raven came out, you could look at Raven Simone as a role model. And right now, the best role model out today is Keke Palmer.
Yes.
She is the best. If you want to be like anybody, be like Keke Palmer. You know, and it's crazy how you never hear anything. And I don't want to bring race into it,
well,
but you never hear nothing bad about Raven. You never heard anything bad about Keisha Knight Pulliam. You don't hear anything. You won't hear anything bad about Keke Palmer. Something to me tells me that she is going places, and I'm gonna keep saying, in the next 10 years, I hope that she's nominated for an Oscar. Like, I just love her. I love her energy. I love her spirit. I just love her.
I love Keke.
Well, I don't.
But the things that Miley Cyrus is doing, she's being peer pressure into things. And
Whoa. Who says she's being peer pressured?
and she got people around her. Well, actually, she has people older around her that's her friends. Like if someone.
But who is saying that she's being peer pressured to do?
So what makes her just wake up and say, "Oh, I want to do this"?
What do you mean? What
That's not
makes
bitch.
it? Ho. Cause now you're stopping me from talking. Who said that anybody is making her? Who tells anybody to get up and do anything? I don't think Miley Cyrus is getting peer pressure. I think Miley Cyrus is doing what we have all done, which is growing up. She's growing up. This is my problem. People are connecting Miley Cyrus with Hannah Montana. Okay, Miley Cyrus is a role model. Okay, she's a role model. Fine, she's a role model. But when can Miley Cyrus live her life and not live for these little 9 and 10-year-old little girls? Because that's what it sounds like you want her to do. You have to be a role model. You know why you have to be a role model? Because you're on TV. It's like, when can Miley Cyrus grow up?
We have discussed this before. I don't want to be on it too long.
No. Let me ask you this. But you're saying Miley is being peer pressured. Were you being peer pressured when you were doing things?
No.
All right then. So who's to say that she is?
But look, no, listen. But when you see people around you doing the same stuff, you're going to want to try it. And I'll be like, no, I don't want to. Well, come on, just try it.
That's not true.
Now,
That's not always true.
For me, and no, it's not always true because when I seen people around me doing drugs, popping pills, E-pills and all of that.
Did you?
Fuck no. You what?
Let me tell you something. You didn't do it. You didn't do it.
What?
See, you didn't do it.
You're right.
But see, that's the thing. You didn't do it. Majority of the people that I grew up with in my neighborhood when I was growing up, they all smoked weed. Mm-hmm. I didn't smoke weed. So you can't always. I understand the peer pressure, but I mean, you can't say, "Oh, just because your friends are doing it and then you try it, then you're being peer pressured." No, she may want to try it because she wanted to try it.
But if you say no, and they're like, "Go ahead, come on," and you do, that's peer pressure.
But who's saying that that's happening with her? I doubt Miley Cyrus is getting peer pressure. I doubt it.
Well, now
I doubt it.
Oh, now no.
But what do you mean now? No, I mean this is when. I mean, why is it that it can't be her growing up and experiencing?
Okay, well, she wanted to. Well, look. Well, it could be the case. We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Yeah,
but
she may just be growing up.
Well, you know what? To me, I want to look at it as she was peer pressure into doing it.
Well, no,
but you know what though?
Like that.
But let me say something though.
That makes it sound like she don't have a mind of her own.
Maybe even if it's not peer pressure, I want to know. Just jumping off of Miley, like what makes these adults, soon as they get famous, what makes them do all of these drugs like
Charlie
cocaine?
Sheen. Look at Charlie Sheen.
What makes them want to do all of that when you know the effects of what can happen?
You know what it is? It's called MONEY. Money.
I don't care how much money I get.
Hand, for a lot of people don't know how to be grounded or don't know how to be smart about things, or they're not humble. Why? Because it comes from, not all, but some, it comes up from their upbringing. I'm not saying that's from all, but it comes from some. You have some people, like for instance, like you named, Raven Simone, Keisha Knight Pulliam, Brandy, Monica. You had all these people who were back in the day. You didn't hear any of this stuff about them. Why? Because they came from parents. I don't know about all of them, but clearly Brandy's parents, as we've seen, she came from parents who didn't play that mess. They didn't play that junk. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sure Monica came from the same household too with her mom. I'm sure her mom didn't play that either. So you have to have that structure at home. Because if you don't have that structure at home, then you're just going to run buck wild. And once you get that money in hand, look at Soulja Boy. A mess, okay? A mess. This guy has $3 million worth of diamonds in his possession and can't sell an album to save his life.
Today.
And
you know what? I did not even know that Soulja Boy came out 4 years ago.
To think that he would, that his mindset is so into, I need to have the hottest jewelry out. It's like, where is his parents at? Who are his parents? Because I don't even know, who are his parents? It's sad because a lot of these people are letting this money get to them, and they're letting them take over their brain. Like Charlie Sheen is just a prime example.
And why? You know what though? Even with Charlie Sheen, the media lets him get away with so much shit. CBS didn't even take his show away. And we had this conversation yesterday. What's going to happen with the show?
Well, 2.5 Men it has been indefinitely canceled because he's now in rehab. He's now in.
But everybody, if you love sex too much, you go to rehab. You drink too much, you go to rehab.
Yeah, everybody's going to rehab.
Too much rehab going on. And
if somebody like me, if I was to love sex too much, they send me to Friends Hospital. They would.
You know what though? That sex shit. Fuck that. Ain't no what you going to rehab for? You cheated. You don't need to go to rehab. You cheated. I don't like that. I don't know why is this the industry norm. Fuck that sex rehab shit. That's bullshit.
I don't know. I think it's an easy way to cop out and say, look, this is...
Yeah, but you know what, though? We was having this discussion yesterday at work about the Charlie Sheen situation, and then we talked about Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. Now, my coworker does not feel that Chris Brown is not going to ever have a career like he had before. But to me, I think that Chris Brown is back as if that incident has never happened because everybody is in love with Chris Brown again. And I said that everyone was going to, in time, forgive Chris Brown and he's going to go back to that star. To me, I hear his songs on the radio all day. I don't know about the videos because I don't watch videos all day.
Who does?
But, them kids, we call them 106 apart. Make sure y'all text them for Tiffany. What is it?
Tiffany
Tiff at BET. I don't know. I'll be seeing it on Twitter. But
go to Miss Tiff at Miss Tiff.
We got to get her a hit because we need real singers taking over the Hot 100 chart. Mm-hmm. But I feel that Chris Brown, with this new album, I think he's going to sell at least 200,000 copies. It's going to be #1. I just hope Chris Brown the best. I really wish him the best. And I don't like when people, down Chris Brown. He's still a kid. And what happened 2 years ago, he was still a kid and the industry treated him like he was a man. And you got a real man beating up on his wife, taking these drugs, and he's not losing any endorsements. He still has a television show on TV. It just makes me think why? Mm-hmm. Why? This favoritism shit, this black versus white, all of that has to end. It has to end. If you fuck up, then it should be taken away from them too. Don't give them the clout. Because it's their name, who it is. Mm-hmm. That's bullshit. You want to treat one person that way, you got to treat everybody that way.
Okay. Now, how do you feel about author, Terry McMillan?
Terry McMillan. Now, I'm not mad at Terry McMillan because she said what a lot of people are thinking. And it could be, I don't think that the Smiths would just exploit their children like that, but they're out there, And she said that they have this demeanor, this like I'm better than you attitude.
Oh,
I haven't seen that in the kids.
Now, let me just say this.
I think that if their children want to act, mm-hmm. and you have that power to put your children out there and they can really act, let them go ahead and do what they want to do. Mm-hmm. If Willow can make me whip my hair in the club, and I don't have no hair, she can make me whip my hair, that's fine. But also, she do have a point. We do have to make sure that those children are educated too. We can't have them traveling the world, going everywhere, and Willow can't read, Willow can't write, because that just ain't right. So I'm really hoping that you know, they are making sure that they're learning too at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that's very, very important. Very important.
Now, I understand where Terry is coming from, but nowhere did I ever once get the inkling that Will and Jada were exploiting their kids. First of all, Will and Jada don't even exploit themselves. You know what I mean? Like, they're not even that type of Hollywood couple or Hollywood. First of all, they're A-listers. They're not even that type that you would just see them, you know, everywhere, and they do their thing and then they're off doing their thing with their family and whatnot. As far as their kids, Jaden Smith is a hell of an actor, and when he gets older, he's going to be just as good as his father because he's already good now. I never got the inkling that Jaden Smith didn't want to act. If he didn't want to act, I'm sure he wouldn't have to act. I mean, why would he have to act when your father and mother are Jada and Will Smith? Willow Smith, you can tell that little girl loves doing what she does. She loves whipping her hair back and forth. I never not once thought that she was being exploited. I remember when the whole family was on Oprah. They were on Oprah more than once. And every time Willow Smith came out, she always gave you this bubbly attitude. Like, she had...
I love her confidence.
She had, like, this confidence. And I remember my last time seeing her on Oprah, and I remember saying to myself, that little girl's going to be doing something. I don't know what it is, but she's going to be doing something. Because she just has that confidence in her. And here she is with this. So I don't think it's something that their parents are making them do. I think it's just something that they want to do. And so their parents are pushing them.
And I don't think that you should confuse conceit with confidence.
Yeah.
You should not do that.
Yeah.
And if they have the talent for it, let them go ahead and do it. And I know that a lot of celebrities shelter their kids from the industry, but if they have the talent, why hide it?
Yeah, because Terry made some type of statement saying that most celebrities are sheltering their kids and Will and Jada are pushing them out there. Okay, well, some celebrities are pushing their kids out there and some aren't. I mean, but why are we saying that? And then who did she say had arrogance about them? Was she saying the
kids? She said about Willow.
Terry, how old are you? Willow Smith is probably, how old is she, 10?
She's probably close to her. Well, no, she got to be 50-something.
No, I said Willow is
Willow's
like 10. And Terry, you're like 50-something saying that this 10-year-old little girl has arrogance. Come on, you need to worry about why it is that you're bringing men over here who ain't supposed to be the hell over here in the first place.
Shut up.
And then he turned around and cheated on you with another man. That's what you need to be worrying about. Somebody's 10-year-old daughter got arrogance. And what did you have?
You know what, though? I think Terry,
you have a bit of an arrogance. Because when I saw you on Oprah, you had a lot of arrogance. You had like he owed you something. No, he didn't owe you a damn thing because you took it upon yourself to bring his black ass over
and even
here.
like when I see Terry like in pictures, she has this arrogance to me. Like, if I seen her, I would be intimidated to talk to her
because she doesn't have
that warm thing to her.
Like when she was on Oprah and she just was like, he owes me an apology. How dare he do this to me? I helped him out. Girl, but you were dumb and you fell for it. So, you know what, Terry.
But how would you feel if how would you feel if you was in her shoes?
I would feel the same way. But then don't go around and say that a 10-year-old has arrogance and this, that, and the third, and that the 10-year-old's parents, which by the way, those are her parents, are pushing them out there. So what? Let them push. If Will and Jada want to take Willow and Jaden and throw them off the Ben Franklin Bridge, that is no. You know what I mean. I don't mean literally throw them off the Ben Franklin Bridge, but I mean if they want to take them and throw them, that is their damn business. That's none of your business. Tell somebody got arrogance. You know I don't really mean throw them.
Oh God.
Not really throw them, but you know what I mean. That's their kids. Don't tell them what to do with their kids. Ain't nobody tell you what to do with your marriage, did they? No. There wasn't nobody at the customs line when you was bringing that man over from Jamaica, wherever the hell he was from, with those contacts in his eyes. You couldn't tell that he was a little funny, that he didn't play for your side. You couldn't tell with his contacts and his arch eyes and his glossy lips. You couldn't tell Terry. Huh, Terry? Come on, Terry.
You gotta be nice to Terry. She might want to bring getting to happy on the Skorpion show.
Why? So then she can go and leave and say, "Oh, I couldn't stand him, Makael. He got a bit of arrogance. I can see him now. He's so arrogant." Then she call up Trent. Trent, yeah, you was right. He got some arrogance in him. Then her and Trent, see, because you know she like running to the island, man. So her and Trent would be on the phone talking about me all damn day. Hey, Trent.
Who is that? So
they be right on the phone talking about me. Then she'll be bringing another one over here. How Stella Got a Groove Back Part 2.
Speaking of movies and plays, so we ain't bring up a play. I'm bringing it to a play. Michelle Williams is going on tour with Brian White, and the new play, What My Husband Doesn't Know, by David E. Talbert. Please go to davidetalbert.com for more information on when Michelle and Brian will be cheating on stage in a theater near you.
Yes, because somebody's doing a little creep.
Something's going on. And I want to know why.
We were listening to the preview on the radio. My coworker gonna say, "I bet you so and so's cheating with another man." I said,
"Duh, what my husband doesn't know."
No, but she thought the husband was cheating.
Oh, no. Why? Look at the title.
I don't know.
But I'm looking forward to seeing Michelle next week. So,
yeah,
this play is next Tuesday. It's going to be in Philly from February 8th through February 13th.
Where did you go to get your ticket?
Tickets now.
Did you get it online or did you go there?
You could go there, or you can
at the Merriam Theater, right?
Yeah, I think you should go there.
I'm going to go on my lunch break tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you should go. So, you going on opening night, or you going on a different
night? They have tickets for opening night. I'm going to go on opening night because I want to go with you. So then we both can.
Yeah, I'll be there opening night. So what else is in it? Okay,
the Ohio mom.
Okay, yeah. So Makael was. Go ahead, lead it up. Well, you know what? I like that you are the moderator. Go ahead. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus.
No, I'm not. I'm only doing it because you weren't really in the loop. Can I help you?
Sit them right there. What is all that on my white shirt? What is that? I bet you it's not my. Let me see.
That looks like piss. Oh, that's juice.
This is definitely not mine.
It's piss and juice.
What the? This must be Sam. Must be Sam.
I don't live here.
That must be Sam. I don't wear no foot action shirt.
Makael talking about his piss and juice.
I heard me.
Shut up, bitch.
You hear him keep repeating what I'm saying?
Yes.
Are you sneaking and saying it like a bitch?
So I'm not to sneak and say nothing. And you watch who you talking to, because I'm not your age. I'm an adult. No, you ain't got to jump nobody, because I get up and whoop his ass my damn
You big
self.
enough for the both of us. I forgot. Because, I'm getting small now. So.
Who he think he talking to?
Okay. Go ahead. Come on.
Okay, so the Ohio mom.
Yes.
So I was explaining to you about the Ohio mom who had the two daughters. Mm-hmm. She lives in a housing authority. She wanted to send her
like a project.
Yeah, you can kind of say it. Okay. I mean, yeah.
It's a project because it's a project. Jay-Z.
So she was trying to send her two girls, which I think both of them are kind of like special ed or something like that. I'm not for sure. But she was trying to send them to a good school, which happens to be out of her neighborhood. Now, the school that she wanted to send them to and eventually wound up sending them to is a school that only accepts students who lives in that neighborhood.
Okay.
Now, it just so happens that her father lived in that neighborhood.
Okay.
So she used her father's address and said that the two daughters lived there, and so she sent them on their way.
That's something kind of in Philly.
But yeah, they do it up. But this story hit me personally because it happened to my cousin, and I'll tell y'all the story about what happened to my cousin. But eventually the school found out that the little girls didn't live in the neighborhood, and the authorities got involved, and the woman got arrested, and she was arrested for forgery and whatnot, which of course is a felony, and so she's now a convicted felon. I think I was reading where it said that she was supposed to get up to 5 years, but the judge brought it down to 10 days and gave her some community service. And also, she's now a convicted felon, so she has that title. And I also heard that they stripped her from becoming a teacher because she was trying to get her license as a teacher, and they stripped her from getting that. So now she won't be able to get that. And so a lot of people are in outrage and saying, how could they do this to a mother? who wants the best for her kids. You know, how dare they do this to her? You know, it's not like she was doing it maliciously. She was doing it because she wanted the best for her kids. So I want you to tell me how you feel about it before I tell you how I feel.
Well, rules are rules. And to me, what she did is what a lot of people do. They use someone else's address that lives in the area so that their children can go to that certain school because they can't go to the school in the neighborhood. I don't know if you guys are not familiar with that, but I'm pretty sure that some of you guys are.
Sure. Well, a lot of them are.
It happens all the time. But I don't agree with her being arrested. If something like that happens to me, I think that you should be fined. Mm-hmm. I do believe that a fine should happen. Some type of consequence should happen because you're not following the rules, and rules are rules. A maximum of 5 years, that's too much.
But she didn't get the 5 years.
I know. I'm just saying, 5 years, that's too much. If you want to put them in jail for 10 days and then fine them, that's fine. But
people are complaining about that. They're saying that
no. You are breaking a rule.
No, not a rule. The law.
It's the same thing. The law is a rule.
Because I asked this question on Facebook the other day, and I think only 2 people out of like over 100 and something, 2 people agreed with me.
So maybe she should have just been fined.
Everybody felt as though the sentence was too harsh, even though the judge brought it down from 5 years to 10 days. Some people still thought it was too harsh. A lot of people thought that her having her license revoked was too harsh.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that because I think that is a little too harsh. I mean, I think that is too harsh to have her license revoked. Like Kevin said, she should have been fined. Or she should have just, given her the jail time of 10 days and given her community service and still fine. I think she was still fine. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was
definitely a fine.
But to take her license away, I think was a little bit too harsh. But then
that's because they're making her a felony.
Yeah, because then I'm thinking like if it's a felony, then how is she going to be able to teach anyway when she's a convicted felon? Because I didn't think that convicted felons were able to teach.
But I think in that sense, but she did lie.
Forgery.
Yeah.
And that's the part that got me. See, I think a lot of people, when I wrote on Facebook, I think a lot of people thought that I was against this woman. I'm not against her at all because I feel as though what she did, of course, a lot of parents would go to the extreme to make sure their child had the best as far as education and a place to live and this, that, and the third. But my thing is, when you break the law in trying to have the best for your child, not only do you set your child back, but you're setting yourself back as well. I don't understand why couldn't she have either moved her daughters in with her grandfather, or she moved in with her grandfather, or found a housing authority that was in that neighborhood. I mean, she could have found a lot of options rather than forging the documents to send her child there. Because once you do that and then you hand those documents over, you are now breaking the law.
Well, you know what? Maybe the jail, like when I'm saying anything about it, the jail thing is too extreme. I just say fine her.
Okay.
Fine her. The felon thing,
Hello?
that come on, she's doing what any parent that would want their child to be. She would do what any parent. She's doing what any parent would do when they want their children to go to a good school. But
why you say that?
if you really want to nip this shit in the bud, this is why it's very important to make sure that your children studies every day and do their homework on time every day and passing all of their tests so they won't have to go through this when it comes to them applying for a good school. Well, so if you're doing your job,
it's not just that. This is when you step up and you write to your state representative, you write to your governor, write to your mayor and say, why is it that this school does not have what this school has? Why is it that the school that my child goes to doesn't have adequate books that this school over here has? Why is it that my school... the school that my child goes to, the classes are overcrowded, but yet this school, the classes aren't overcrowded. That's when you get into
and let me tell you why that happens. And I'm going to point into this camera because in the black community, when they have parent-teacher conferences, when they have monthly meetings, there is only about 10 parents there. When you go to Lower Marion or Upper Darby or Berks County, Montgomery County, those white parents are in there. Them motherfuckers be having Channel 6, 3, and 10 there. They be in there fighting. And it don't be over till like 11 at night sometimes.
Making sure
they be,
kids,
yes. And if you don't care, why the fuck should we care? That's exactly why your children do not have these things. But if you are a responsible parent, you are there at every parent-teacher conference, monthly meetings and everything, this would not be happening in our community. And a lot of these parents do not give a damn. A lot of these people, their children reading or 4th grade levels when they're in 9th grade. It's just, this whole Philadelphia school system is effed up. This No Child Left Behind shit, I think that needs to be terminated. If you want to move on to the next grade, then you need to do what you need to do to get the hell out. Don't just pass them on. That's just, that's just wrong.
I came from a household where my mother was at every parent-teacher thing. And if she couldn't go, she made my father go. And let me tell you something. I used to hate when parent-teacher thing came around because, I always knew I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. But my mother made sure she was there.
Okay.
You. Don't talk slick on Twitter to me. Don't write that stuff to me on Twitter, okay? Because you think you slick.
Well, what happened?
So
stay out of grown folks' business. He knows what I'm talking about. You stay out of grown folks' business.
So parents, y'all gotta.
Do you hear how your nephew's talking to me?
I don't care.
If I take this hand and knock out of him.
If you regulate Timmy and Madison, you need to regulate them too.
I am regulating
you. Don't be wild.
I want you to.
Who's gonna check me, boo?
You see how he's talking to me?
Who gonna check me, boo?
Do you see how he's talking to me?
Speaking of,
what you talking about?
Do you see how he's talking to me?
Makael. Speaking of who gonna check me, boo?
There's no respect in here, nigga.
Let's talk about the finale.
I'll send you home the song you're crying. Don't play with me. Hello.
Did y'all ever read this book? Anyway, let's talk about the finale of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, first of all, the first hour, dry, boring. But first, let's talk about Miss Lawrence Washington. You can sing.
But why does everybody keep saying that?
He can sing.
He can sing. But when he was performing, he was singing to the backing track, which I heard more of the backing track than I heard him. He can sing, but I didn't see that when I saw it.
It was cute. It was a cute performance. Lawrence, I will be buying your single on iTunes. It's only 99 cents, and the song Closet Freak, it's a good song. The only thing I don't like is at the end, you're chanting like you're at a ball, looking for butch queens and drag queens. And
what do you expect?
I don't like, what do
you expect?
I know he's one of the girls, but do you hear us?
Do you see his
coming down to one way?
Because that's not what we do.
Okay, but
that's definitely not what I do.
I don't do that. Category closed.
Yeah, I don't do that.
When you vote getting fem, just to get your tens.
Oh, see, you've been to way too many balls. Because I didn't even know that. I
want you to stop. Shawam.
So I guess
I haven't been to a bar in 10 years. And the reason why I stopped going to bars, especially in Philly, the girls fight too much. They think it's shade just because somebody got chopped when really, for real, nobody didn't see it. So if they don't see it, you don't deserve your tens, which means you get something chopped. So they fight too much. They throw chairs. They throw mace. They spray mace in the air.
And see, and y'all, and
you out of 35 girls.
And some of y'all wonder why I don't attend social
And you're out of 35 girls.
I don't have time for that.
No. And that balls be like $30, $35. And let me tell you, these ball queens, they spend all of their checks for this ball.
You know what? I've never been. I've never been to one, and I don't plan on going to one.
But you can watch them on DVD. They got this thing called.
I don't want to waste.
You can watch them on
that shit.
You ain't got to buy the balls. You could just see.
Balls come free where I'm from. They come free. Well, you don't go out and buy balls.
Well, me and my friends.
If you go out and buy balls where I'm from, that means you can't get no balls.
Back in the day, what we would have drinks and watch the balls on the DVD and laugh at them and everything. So they got balls from all over the United States. The last time I remember the website was balldvd.com. I don't know if it's still out there, but check it out.
I'm sure there's a lot of you who watch our show who probably perform in balls and go to balls. I don't want y'all to think that I'm knocking the balls. It's just
It's
not
not.
my thing.
It's not his
It's
thing.
not everybody's thing. I would love
to go to a ball again.
Why don't you go to the balls in Baltimore? I hear that Baltimore.
They probably worse than Philly.
We'll go to the balls in New York.
I do want to go to a latex ball, but I heard it's canceled now. But I really would love to go to a latex ball.
I can imagine if it's latex, it probably would be canceled.
No, I think it was
who's
for
gonna keep it all
condoms.
on?
I think it was for condoms and stuff. I don't know.
Come on, are you serious?
Yes, I do.
No, I mean,
I
come on, are you serious? You think they're all going to be having?
protect
Really?
sex?
Come on, come on. Let's be serious.
So back to Miss Washington, great job. She done made us talk about balls and shit. Okay, so the first hour, dry.
I think Darren turned up his music so he wouldn't hear us talk about balls.
Balls. Say pause. Pull his earring.
Darren.
Darren. Pause.
Pause.
Wait, what's that? What?
Pause.
What? Oh, I think she's about to hit me.
Don't try to promote, bitch. We'll try to turn
Come here so I
around.
can read him. Come here so I can read him. Don't do that. He can promote. Come on, come back.
He need to pay me.
This is Darren. Bend down so they can see your face. This is Darren. He's a clothing. He designs clothes, patches and things.
Yeah, everybody in my family
Patches
is
and
talented
things.
for something.
Patches and things.
Patches and things.
His clothing line is called Prestigious Goods.
What?
Oh wait.
Why would you disrespect me?
What is it
Shaquille.
called? What is it called?
Prestigious.
Oh, Prestigious. Oh, Damaged Goods is
PRSDGS.com.
ED. Alright, fine. Never mind.
The girls always try to promote something.
Hey,
So no, he's not. I was
No, he's
just
not
saying
one
that.
of
I'm
Girls.
a fucking trade, damn it.
What you know about that?
He said
I
one time
taught him. Me and him was sitting in here one day, so I told him gay lingo, and he was just like, "Huh?" And I was like, "No, this is." So I said, "Darren, if you're ever downtown and they call you a trade, take it as a compliment."
You know the tricks of the
is a gay
trade.
guy portraying a straight guy. That's what he called you.
No, I did not. That's not what that is.
And how do you know?
No, it's
Because I
not.
heard Eddie call somebody that.
I mean, they straight.
No, it's not. That's not.
No,
what that
even
means.
you can either be straight and they call you the trade.
But
or
no,
you can be
when a gay guy
portrayed
is
as trade.
referring to a straight guy, they refer to them as the trade.
Trade. But it's too much. First of all, it's too much lingo. It's too much lingo.
Well, I'm proud of Darren because he was actually listening to me. Because when I was
Trade.
teaching him, I didn't think he was listening to me.
Who wants to
When you cross the line, it's a whole lot of shit you gotta learn.
Yeah, you can learn a lot coming through that door.
Oh my God, it's going on.
Y'all bitches been through that door.
Okay, see, that's how boring the Housewives was. So,
Did you hear your nephew?
no, I don't give a damn.
He got a smart mouth.
You know, the girls learn from the best. So,
You the king. You the fucking king girl. In this
That's the
shit.
queen.
You more of a girl than Barb. So you better
that's a goddamn lie. You better watch who the fuck you talking to.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know, goddamn,
Bitch.
I don't even eat croutons. But I do have a potato that I'm going to eat. But anyway, yeah, let's get to the last half an hour.
The
of
girls
Housewives.
messing with the trade.
Nene, girl, don't nobody care about you no more. I think we're all over you.
We're all over you.
You're in your own world.
You're in your own world.
Candy. Candy, girl, why didn't you get Bravo to promote your CD? They couldn't even put a picture of your fucking candy coated on there.
But they promoting the hell out of it.
Oh, Lawrence,
Whoa,
okay.
whoa, whoa.
And the ring didn't mean a thing.
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
oh.
We have to drink ginger ale.
So, Candy, call me girl. Say no.
Because if you can make it start out of Kim, you can make it start out of anybody.
But Miss Phaedra, I'm starting to. Too bad I'm liking you at the end. Like
I
you was
know.
looking good and everything.
Yeah, I'm starting to like her too. It's after she got rid of that baby out of her system. Now she's just. Her and Sheree are becoming really likable.
Like,
You know, Kim, girl, that was shade when you brought your own liquor to Cynthia's wedding.
okay, that was too much shit.
That was shade. She said,
And then you
yeah,
had to learn in the confessional talking about something. What? They ain't gonna have no good liquor. I mean, why?
I said, I know that's right. Because she couldn't even get the money.
That
to pay
was
for it.
mean.
Cynthia's mother and sister are shady.
I wanted to whip the
Are
sister's
shady
ass.
for doing that to her. With the,
like, why would you
the
with the man?
license,
Why
yeah.
would you do that? If you first of all, this is why we feel Cynthia was boring throughout the whole season. If you would have said something to Cynthia 7 shows ago about her not marrying that man, then we would be interested in why Cynthia wants to marry him. We wouldn't think that Peter is so controlling. You and your mom, y'all should have sat down with her and y'all should have went off in a restaurant or something on why she shouldn't got married. But to do this on her wedding day, to think, should we give her this license or not, in front of the cameras, you dumb
Yes,
shit.
in front
Like
of the
they
camera.
wouldn't, like we wouldn't see anything. And then I said, you need to get your own man. They said she is married. Well, her man
Yeah, she is married.
her man need to do her right, because when somebody's doing you right, you don't worry about all of that other stuff. Acting all catty, like that's your fucking sister.
Yeah.
And if you didn't want your sister to get married to him, you shouldn't have showed up. Or if you was gonna show up, you and your mother should have wore black. That's what I think y'all should have did.
Well, she
You
can't wear
don't do
black.
that.
She was in the wedding.
So what? I wouldn't have been in the wedding. If I don't want any of my family members to get married, when they say speak now, forever hold your peace, goddamn, you better speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh my God! But then that's messing up the.
Hey.
I can't imagine going to a
Whoa,
wedding.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Can you imagine if somebody did that?
That's what I would have did.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The ring didn't mean that whole wedding was like, oh my God.
Obviously, the ring didn't mean a thing because they didn't even exchange rings.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that all about?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know.
It's time to go. This video is too long. We've been here too long. It's time to go.
And the next time Makael and I get on camera, we're going to give our Grammy predictions.
Yes.
We're also going to talk about the Born This Way lyrics. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but we was talking about a whole lot of stuff on Saturday on Twitter. And you know you can't find it on Twitter no more because we tweet so fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
But that was just a hot mess in itself. Do you want to...
There's nothing else really to say, but
Yeah, I mean...
I just want to give a shout out to my girl Beyonce because I felt as though I haven't given her a shout out in a while. So I'm gonna give a shout out to B. Hey B. I want to give a shout out to Lady Gaga because we'll be seeing you next week. Hey Gaga. I want to give a shout out to Tamar and Tawanda.
And happy belated birthday to Vince.
Yes, happy birthday, Vince. Tamar and Tawanda. Tamar, thanks for calling me about a couple hours later.
When y'all gonna get us on this show?
I understand you were filming your show, and I thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule while filming your show to call me. Hey Tony, hey Trina, hey Tracy, hey Mama Evelyn.
I hope Tony is your girlfriend.
Oh, Tony's gonna be my good girlfriend. Let me tell you something. When me and Tony meet, we're gonna be real good girlfriends. Cause you know me and Tamar are good girlfriends. No, you and Tamar are better girlfriends. Y'all are, cause y'all just be cackling it up. See, Tawanda's my girlfriend.
Okay.
Tamar's my girlfriend too, but Tawanda's my girlfriend too. She's my
Tamar,
girlfriend
when
too.
you gotta introduce me to a nice drink when we get there. A nice. I'm talking about.
I thought you
real
were gonna say she needs to introduce you to a nice man.
No, I
I was to say I'm sure she knows a lot of them in Hollywood,
Shout out.
and I'm sure she knows a lot of them in Hollywood.
How you doing?
Because he likes those. He likes those. Will you take that off?
No.
That's gonna be like me.
No, cause my hair can't be seen until next week. See, I'm letting my hair grow before I go to LA. Like,
So
it's
then
not-
you can cut it.
Yes, because I don't want to buy a haircut and then buy another haircut. No,
How the hell do you buy a cut?
you pay for a haircut, not buy. Pay for a haircut,
Yes.
then pay for another one. But I think I'm going bald, so
Aren't we all? So it's time to go.
some sooner than others. Especially that's what happens when you're close to 30. So,
Yeah, that is what happens when you're close to 30. You should know that, Mr.
but you're going
29.
there faster than me, Mr. 32. So,
Oh, you tried it. You tried it,
Hey,
and it's
you know-
actually Mr. 33 blocks.
that's my real age, by the way. Thank you guys for watching.
Excuse me.
Shout out to Messy Mouse.
Excuse me. That's whose real age? Come again?
That's her real age.
Well, that's also her real nose too. Oops. Oops.